Welcome to Matters Financial and Geopolitical from a Frontier. It is in fact my birthday, which is a bittersweet experience when you're over 50. Now I see people living to 80, 90, 100. So I take some succor from that. Lovely article and photographs in National Geographic. The article's by J.W. Rosen, photographs by Nicholas Sebecki. Here in the East African Rift Valley, 2,000-mile-long volcanic trench that's slowly ripping the continent apart, acacia-speckled hills roll gently toward the horizon, eventually giving way to towering escarpments, caustic soda lakes, and one of Africa's biggest concentrations of wildlife. Less than a mile away lies the boundary of Hell's Gate National Park, a protected area that is home to herds of buffalo, giraffe, zebra, and more than 100 species of birds. Otieno, a geologist with Kenya's state-owned power company Kencana, contemplates the view in a hard hat and a fluorescent yellow vest. Immediately below us lies All-Carrier 4, the newest of 4 geothermal power plants in the area. Otieno points out the infrastructure, the meandering stacks of pipes carrying boiling hot water and steam from wells bored deep into the volcanic terrain. The building in which twin steam-powered turbines generate 70 megawatts each. The transformers that step up the voltage of that electricity and inject it into the national grid. And the cooling towers that prepare the spent geothermal fluid for re-injection into the earth. Despite 2 decades of robust economic growth, Sub-Saharan Africa remains the most under-electrified region on earth, with an estimated 600 million people who still lack power. Government's goal here in Kenya is universal access by 2020. No country on earth has made more rapid progress lately than Kenya toward that key developmental milestone. The key reason is the rapid expansion of geothermal power generation, mostly produced in All-Carrier, now accounts for 28% of Kenya's grid capacity. The reliability of geothermal plants is very high because steam is not affected by the vagaries of the weather, says John Amenge, until recently head of geoexploration at Kenya's Ministry of Energy. This is the main reason why we've increased our geothermal focus. It has become our source of baseload power. Soaring demand for electricity comes from rich and poor alike. In Kibera, an informal settlement of several 100,000 people, jury-rigged live wires protrude like spider webs from mud and corrugated iron shacks, powering hair salons, video game parlors, pubs frequented by men watching English Premier League football. That's the context of the country's push to develop its exceptional geothermal resources. Geothermal plants aren't pristine. Carbon dioxide, methane, and hydrogen sulfide all bubble out of the hot water. But 1 kilowatt hour of geothermal power, according to World Bank data, emits roughly 1/6 to 1/89 of the carbon emitted by coal. Today, Kenya is the largest geothermal power producer in Africa, the 9th largest in the world, with an installed capacity of more than 650 megawatts and plans to expand well beyond that. Prospecting for a new source of steam, roughnecks use a 130-foot tall rig to drill into a hillside near All-Carrier 2. Steam rises from the All-Carrier 2 geothermal power station in Hell's Gate National Park. Large sections of the park are now given over to geothermal facilities. Steam is vented from a recently completed well at Hell's Gate, allowing technicians to measure the well's output and chemistry before using it to power a turbine. Fisher's Tower, an 80-foot high volcanic column, marks the eastern entrance to Hell's Gate National Park, 45 miles northwest of Nairobi. After powering the turbines at Old Carrier, geothermal steam is condensed to liquid and most of it is re-injected into the ground. The biggest operator of geothermal facilities in Kenya here is Kengen, under the leadership of Rebecca Miano, whom I interviewed just over a week ago. That link is there. She said that 89% of our output is renewable. She was speaking about regional interconnection being a big opportunity for Kenya. Message about good results and a dividend best yet to come. And then I took a short video of her when she was speaking about the dividend policy. Kenyan share price data is trading on a P of less than 6. Watsila Corp wins a contract to build 2 Kenyan solar power farms. That's according to Bloomberg. Kenya shilling is obviously top of mind for many people. I wrote about it earlier this week. If you have an interest, click on that link. There is a company which has operations in Tanzania, Kenya, and Rwanda. We're talking to that company to see if we can take it over. That's Mr. Aliko Dangote. ARM has been exploring a sale since at least October 2017. Was placed in administration in August after failing to find a strategic investor to help it manage debts of $141 million. Market cap is $53 million. Nairobi all shares down 15.18% year to date. NSE 20 is down 24.03% year to date. I wish you a really fantastic